Okay, so in this video, we're going to go over the debugger. So um, built into BlueJ is that there's a debugger which says, okay, well, I want to, when it's executing the program, I can stop it right here, for example. So when it's going to, Java is going through and happily executing code, goes through these lines, and then it's going to see, okay, well, I want to stop here so that we can further inspect what is going on. We can see what the code is executing. Okay, so let me just run this. Okay, so now we have sort of three windows. I'm going to put this up here. No. Let me see if I can get this right there. Okay, over here I want to have the code, and over here I have the debugger. Okay, so I'm going to move. Oh, that's great. All right, well, all I need to look at is the size 0, right? So here's how you sort of see how the code is running. Okay, what I want to do is I want to hit step so that the debugger will say, okay, I'm going to execute this line, and then I'm going to move on to the next line. Okay, so watch what happens here. Right now the size 0, and right now it's saying, okay, while size is less than 4, right? So when we step, we're expecting it to say, all right, well, 0 is less than 4, so I'm going to move down here. Okay, so I'm going to step, right? And nothing's going to happen, right? Because all it did was it checked for the condition to see if it's true. And it is true, so it comes down here and it says, all right, well, I'm going to move forward, right? So watch how when I hit step, the turtle is going to move forward. So I'm going to hit step. Okay, the turtle moved forward because I had this command. So it executed this command, and now it's looking at this line. We see that size is still 0 because we haven't changed it. Now, after I hit step, it should execute this line, this green line right here, and it'll turn left. Okay, so watch how when I hit step, it'll turn left. And now, size is still 0 because we haven't executed this line yet. So what do you expect size to be when I do execute this line? It should be 1, right? So watch how, if I step, now size is 1. Okay, so now we see that size is 1, and now we're coming back up here. So Java knows, okay, well, I reached the end of the while loop, but I'm going to come back up here, and if this condition is still true, I'm going to keep executing these lines. Okay, so size is what? 1, right? 1 is less than 4, which means it's true. So this condition right here is true, and we're going to step into this. Now, we keep stepping, so we step, goes forward, it turns left, okay? So we see that size is still 1, but now, since it's drawn this other side, we can go ahead and increase the number of sides that we've drawn, or increment, right? So we're going to step, and now size is 2, okay? So now 2 is still less than 4, so we step inside, go forward, turn left, okay? So now we've drawn one more side, and now if I step, side should be 3. Okay, so 3 is still less than 4, so we go forward, turn left, and now we're going to increment sides to 4. So we step in and say 4, okay? So now, the Java does not yet know if this size is less than 4 yet, because it hasn't executed this. However, size is 4, and where do you think this green line arrow is going to go? It should just stop. It won't go down here. It'll probably just jump down here, somewhere like that. Or it might just stop executing the program because we've done it, right? So we step, and indeed, it actually just, since this is now false, it won't execute these lines. It'll jump down here, and that's basically the end of this program. So I hope that was helpful to sort of see how the while loop works. And then Next, we're going to get into how to use while loops with arrays.